welcome to the YT podcast. We're at episode 5 now, and I've brought along a fan's favourite, and my friend Jason Lippy, who hasn't said yes completely, but is talking about doing the co-hosting role. What do you think?
Well, I'm really honoured to be asked. When you said who was coming in tonight, I had to say yes anyway because I'm a massive boxing fan. Watched your fight twice anyway. Didn't get there, but mate, I just thought, you know what, I've got to be there for that because I've probably got 4 hours of questions. Probably gonna have to keep the lid on me because I'm pretty pumped about asking it all. So yeah, I'll come as often as I can. How about that?
Yeah, that's good enough for me. So we sort of introduced it already, like you've jumped ahead of yourself. But yeah, so Nicola Hurricane Hopewell is the guest. We are absolutely excited. That's absolutely. We got to level now. We're so excited to have you on the show. I watched your story and I was just absolutely blown away with it. And Nicola's coach, Daz Medcalf, welcome to the show. I'm gonna straight away hand you over to Jason before I say absolutely about 15 more times.
You did well on the arms. You're still in the burpee thing, or is that not a thing now?
So yeah, if you say you have a burpee, so
I'll be doing it. I'll be doing the few then.
Mate, I tell you what, you know when we're like really rich and famous and we do this for the BBC, we're going to have a de-ermer because the BBC have de-ermers, but right now we just have to watch ourselves.
Yeah. Well, as far as the introduction, what I wanted to say as well, and I'm really cheesy with this, and I thought about it while I was all been thinking about it. So you had 5 professional fights.
Yeah.
Some people would say that you took the industry by storm. So like, okay, can I have a rob? Sorry.
That was unboring.
And then I wanted to say, I hope you well. And then I think, I can't say that, but just say that. So, yeah. So, yeah, again, thanks for coming on the show. I am going to hand you over to the boxing related stuff because my knowledge on boxing is slim, but I'm still a huge fan.
You can do the football. I'll do
the football.
Well,
back to football.
Let's just start with the massive congratulations.
Thank you.
Both of you, actually, because, Coach just has to put a quite fair bit in. But, I can't take anything away from that. So it was really great to see you both. How's the body going? How's the recovery going?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I've had a few weeks off now, but 2 weeks off. I did get a bit of a cut under my ass. I've had to let that heal, so it has actually made me rest.
You saw it? Yeah.
It's done me good to have a break.
When you say have a break, are you like AD and like all the rest of it? And I know Coach was talking to Spicker. Is it like total break, do nothing, or do you like back in the gym for a bit of light work?
I did a full week of doing nothing, and then I think it was Thursday last week I went for a run, but like very steady.
Yeah. What's steady for you? Rather than is that
probably about 5k in probably about 23 minutes.
Yeah, you see that's steady for you as well, isn't it? That's like absolutely leathering it for me. There you go. Do you like your own work?
Yeah, I do like running, yeah. But I've always liked running.
Yeah, do you think you do it in the morning? Is that because that's the old adage?
No, well, I used to, but since I got my new job, I've set up for work at 7 now, so I started doing it more after, more later at night. But then I think that works a bit better for fight time as well.
And do you so Daz, do you say do you run in the mornings and do the steps? Do you describe it or
I
just get it done?
Yeah, listen, whenever she can fix it in around work, just do it. That's the main thing.
Just like curiosity then. So
well, we said running.
First thing they're training. I'm not saying it. How many pairs you got? Because it gets mentioned at everyone next to.
I don't think we should know that. How many pairs of trainers have you got?
Oh, a lot. I can't remember. Too many.
It's a sore subject to moving mad. Let me go there. So, but I did want to ask, how much running is involved with boxing training? So, how many 5Ks, 10Ks, or is it?
So we do what she does.
Are you on the side of the bike?
My mum does that.
She?
Yeah, she does that when it's nice.
She shouts it?
No, she does it when it's nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I said, in fight camp for this fight, I basically said, probably 4 runs a week, 2 or 3 5 miles, and then a sprint session. But I think towards middle of camp, I did say do 2 5 miles, 1 6 mile, and then a sprint session. But to be fair, we tried a lot of new things in this camp on some advice. cut her last spar down to 8 rounds rather than 10 week before.
Yeah, do you have that taper then? I mean, I know,
Yeah,
I don't know a lot about boxing, I've done, but you know, that was the last few weeks. What's the taper like then for you? Do you do no sparring or?
Yeah, this last week we don't do no sparring, and pad work's quite light as well.
Okay.
I do a light strength and conditioning session as well.
Okay.
That's all tapered down. So yeah, last week everything's tapered.
Do you get like really? I'm not with sweat. To get really sort of anxious and frustrated during the last couple of weeks because you're full of. You're pumped, you're full of adrenaline, you got to go, you got to cut.
Yeah.
And actually, coach is going, look, we're just going to take it easy, we're going to do it, yeah.
Yeah, because I know, like, if I don't take that taper down session, your body don't, like, recover, because it needs to recover that.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
It's already refined now, so.
Yeah, we have the same in athletics, so it's a certain thing, yeah.
Yeah, I know I have to do it, and I think that's something I have learned through my fights as well.
We actually tapered for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Instead of a week, tapered 2 weeks for this one.
Do you know on the taper week? And I got asked this question a few times. Yeah, you sort of get phantom injuries, don't you? Does that happen to you as well? You know, if my hands are hurting, my wrist hurting, my back's hurting. Or...
No, I don't think so. I don't
It's like just me. Shaggy big Russ. I was convinced I did the London Marathon, and during taper, I literally had a calf injury one day, knee injury. I said, I'm like, no, I can't do it. And it's like because of the intensity of training is so strong up to the build up to it. And then it like lightens and you always feel like it just doesn't feel good. It feels the complete opposite.
Yeah.
But I did get asked a question from Shalais.
Yeah, I think, I know, although I took the mic, I was saying, you know, before I went, just think, oh, what was that? Oh, I bet that's, you know, and you start imagining things that aren't there really, but you know, like that.
I am always anxious when I go for my last spar.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair.
What, to not get injured?
Yeah.
Okay.
To not get...
The spar just over a week before, don't I? So I'm always a bit anxious that.
I've got a question. So you know whoever you spar,
Yeah.
are they like, I better not smack too hard because I'm going to, do you know what I mean? How did they measure their pace with our partner?
They don't.
Do they?
And to you, a coach, you let them go and say, look, I want you all in on this, or do you go?
No, listen, I'm just letting get on with it. I mean,
Okay.
the last spars for the Amador fight and for this fight with Jim McGregor has been with European super flyweight champion Lauren Walker, who's an absolute top drawer.
Yeah, definitely.
Lauren, Lauren's a rough out. She can fight, she can box, she can punch.
Yeah.
And, she just does what Lauren does, and they just both get on with it.
I guess. But do you when you start, I mean, you're thinking like, I'm going to tackle it here a bit because this is getting a bit. After I fight next week, don't be an arse. You get like that.
I think that I get anxious, but then I do get stuck in as well. Like, yeah.
I think you have to.
I think you've just got to, but in my mindset, I am that little bit anxious. Like, I can't get injured, I can't get a black eye or nothing like that.
Yeah, and especially if heavily regulated everything is in boxing. You know, you don't have a spot, do you? And then can't get in there. And a couple of questions about fight camp, because I think there's a lot of people who will listen to this and they'll be trying to draw parallels between I'm not training for a half marathon because they're trying to get up off the sofa and get going, or I'm not training for a football, whatever. That peak training to get to your peak, so you're in your prime for the fight. That fight camp, how long is a fight camp for you? And you have to be fit or you rock up at it. Don't you?
Yeah, ideally, we like to have 8 to 10 weeks.
And does that include the tapering off? So is that 10 weeks?
Probably 10 with 2 week tapering because Nicola's always fit.
Yeah,
she's absolutely super fit.
Yeah.
So what I'd say to any budding boxer, amateur boxer or pro boxer, is if you can keep a good level of fitness, when you go into a camp for a fight, it can be boxing based.
Yeah,
fitness.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Some boxers spend like 3-4 weeks here fitness, and then that's
you got to be fit to train.
Yeah.
No, be fit to train. Don't try to be fit. Be fit to train.
Yeah.
I've heard that before. Fighting fit. So between fights and between fight camps, then what is your normal week look like?
I'm training 3 times this week, kind of. So boxing, I've got 1 strength and conditioning section.
Okay. So a bit of running.
Bit of running.
Strength, cool.
2 steady runs, I think I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
But they're steady. They're nothing like me.
And that's your tick over level.
Yeah.
2 times a week.
No Ninja Warriors in between.
No.
Yeah, so I didn't. Yeah, what?
You watched it?
Yeah, they said you were ballroom dancer before.
Yeah, well, I did. I did it from being age 5 to 16.
And does that require a certain level of fitness as well? Is there any?
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah,
So
I think it does. Yeah, and I think that's why I'm a bit light. I'm quite light on my feet as well, so probably that helps.
It is mad, isn't it? I mean, it is mad to be. How do you go from, there's a question, how do you go from ballroom, did you wake up and go, I felt like this, like, putting frocks on and dancing, I want somebody. How do you do, like, that transition?
I think, well, I did it to being 16, and then I went to college and my A-level and everything, and just got a job, and I think I just kind of just grew out of it.
Okay.
And just got a bit fed up with it. Yeah, and then I just got back into running and stuff, and then decided to go to a boxercise class, and then boxercise went into sparring and pants and.
Well, that's your question then, so how did that work then?
Yeah,
So it's just
like started off as a boxercise class to get fit, and just something to do because I weren't part of any club, like I'd left the dancing.
Yeah.
So I
How old was you then?
when I started boxing, I was about 22.
Yeah.
I went to class, yeah. And I think I had my first fight at 23.
It's a lot more of that these days. I think Joe did start to got on old, didn't he? So
you're a ballroom dancer as well, Daz.
I actually, it's funny you should mention that. Funny you should mention that, because when I trained at Brendan Ingles, he actually made us agree to us go to a ballroom dancing class.
Yeah. Well, we both said the same thing. I mean,
are we doing that on YTP, ballroom dancing?
It's an option, yeah. This is a demand.
I'd rather do the boxercise. You do that?
Yeah, we're doing boxercise. So yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about that. But what we both said, and I know little, I do watch the big fights and stuff like that. I've watched the 3 or 5s because, I'm just fascinated by your story. But what we both pointed out was that your footwork is really good.
Yeah.
And is that clean from?
I think that's pulling from the dancing.
Yeah.
So I did it for so long as well.
Just beautiful to watch him move. Just so that slip and book, he's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was proud of that, I guess, for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see that, or did you have that natural sort of?
I think it's fair to say that you had that naturally, but I've refined.
Yeah. He's tweaked it.
I've tweaked it, but listen, she had a lot of attributes that were just a case of, refining one, what I believe as a trainer as well, like everything that someone can do in a ring can be used as a positive.
Yeah.
If someone looks and says, "No, they shouldn't be doing that," because it's use it in a positive way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I try not to find negatives. With what people do. Let's not get me wrong. If people have got 2 or 3 and in the feet armor, that has to be changed.
Yeah.
But we Nicky would just do all positives and things that I know I could work that.
Was there a moment then? So when Nicola come into the gym, where you first watched the first sparring sessions or on Addison, was there a moment where you thought she's going to be good from the start, or would it come over time?
Well, funnily enough, I used to watch her on. You'd be on YouTube, wouldn't you? Because Nick used to box for another organisation, and I think it's fair to say that the calibre of opponents wasn't great.
Yeah.
But I think he had a record of 6 wins.
I had 6 wins, kind of parts.
And I was watching it, and I was saying to people, this girl needs to go to British boxing board control because she's not world champion.
Yeah.
And then you got in touch with you, sent me a follow request on Instagram.
Yeah.
I like that. So, and we got chatting and rest of this turn.
Do you know I love doing the podcast? You know why? Because when you start chatting, you just answering all the questions that I've written down, which was how did that work then? So that's social media. I mean, that just I'm old. I'm not into fart. You said fart, couldn't you? I don't. Probably not. Probably not. Sorry. We didn't have that. I mean, you just had to rock up and go, "Please, Mister, is it all right for Johnny Boxing Club? Is it all right? Would you coach me?" But now he's got this power of social media, which is really what's driving YCP, isn't it? All the connections are made that way, aren't they?
There is, and where you inspire, we're really trying to tap into that, because once upon a time you was an ordinary person, you hadn't achieved so much, but you had that right mindset, you see. Yeah. And I was saying you could bottle that up, and so we could drink it. They'll become better in the gym, better in the professional careers, they'll be good attenders at work and stuff like that. And that's what really want to find out, you see. So we want to find out what makes you a little bit better than the next person, you see. And I did ask the question you'd asked about this, didn't I? I said, what is it? What makes it unique to the next boxing you're going to train?
The question I've written here for the answer to that is, where do you get your power from, air quotes for people who aren't watching? And I don't mean power, I mean physical power. Where does that come from?
No, I've always been like quite driven, and like if I have a goal in mind, I do always like want to achieve it and stuff. And I think like when I did reach out to Daz, I knew with the other boxing board that I was with, I was reading things from different people, from other boxers with boxing board, and they were saying like I was told that I could box on these shows, and then I got to like 6 wins and 5 KOs. I'm like, well, why aren't I being recognised for that? Yeah. So I did a bit of digging around, and then when I found out answers and stuff, and then I better take this jump.
It can be an awful industry, can't it?
Yeah.
The grassroots. I mean, and there's so many efforts to try and clean it up, but I mean, you know, we're not sponsored by anyone, or we'd say what we like on here to a degree. Although I don't want any boxing youngsters come. But yeah, you know, to make that break, you've got to get the right people around.
Yeah,
and all the champs have said that.
Yeah, that's the line. You just got to, if you want to do something, you've just got to jump in really and do it. Like I knew at that point when I'd got the mindset, I knew that I had to take that jump, and I needed to leave, and I needed to go with British Boxing Board. I needed to find a new gym and stuff. Yeah. And then that's when I reached out to Daz, and then I think from there, like I've moved now, so if I've moved to do something, I'm going to do it. Like, I'm not just going to just go to the gym and just tick boxes. I'm going to exceed it because I want to get to the next level.
Your goal orientated training. You set a goal and that...
Yeah, I'm not just left where I'm comfortable just to leave. Like, I've done it for a reason. So.
You're doing what one of my favourites saying, you need to come this far just to come this far.
Yeah. Yeah, it's say, like...
Yeah,
so I'm big up the
title there for the podcast.
Yeah, big up.
I'll steal that, mate.
She'll take me out.
Yeah, what loads.
Still, I just get inspired from that. But I think, you know, talking about a drive just shows that if you put your mind to something, because Nick is, and I'm not just saying it, but she's one of the most only more genuine, and it sounds daft to say it, soft-natured people I've ever met.
Yeah. Do you not find that though with real champions? Do you think they are humble? You know, like,
yeah, I think they're humble, but I mean, a lot of champions, probably in my view, a lot of champions have always got that little edge, that little thing. She's got it, but you don't really see it. And you don't see it until a fight, until luckily enough I've called her. I have called her. She comes to the ring smiling.
Yes. Do you know the thing watching your interview was I was actually really surprised how gentle and you come across on cameras. Thinking, you know, I watched the fight as well, and you're savage in the right sort of way.
Yeah, it's like I enjoy it. Like I enjoy the process. Like I enjoy the walk to the ring. Like I'm nervous, but I enjoy it at the same time.
On to that in a minute.
But I just feel like I enjoy every part of it, like from the training to the actual fight. And
I've got a question. It might be construed as a sexist question, so I apologise if it comes across because it's not meant to. But you know, I like to watch sport. But I mean, I love the women's boxing now. I mean, you know, I've been to see Kate Taylor a couple of times. I don't think Kate Taylor, by the way. I love that, and I also, because I'm a triathlete, I love watching the women's athletics. There genuinely seems to be more camaraderie and more respect for each other in that world than there does when the lads are doing it. I'm talking athletics as well as boxing here. So, do you think that's true? Coach is nodding a bit.
Yeah.
Is that true? Are the women, I can't say better behave, but I kind of mean better.
Yeah.
Apologies to...
No, but I sort of agree with you because I feel there's a lot more respect shown. I mean, listen, not all the time. Yeah. You know, sometimes it can get a spike in between female players. But on all, I think there's a lot.
It's a job, isn't it? It's a expenditure. We're all there to do our best. Yeah.
I think you were smiling at one of your ladies when they were pulling the old lad.
Smile, honestly. If you watch her last fight again, watch her walk into the ring.
Yeah.
She's got biggest grit.
Yeah.
Is that are you actually enjoying that moment?
Yeah.
You're not nerves eating away at the like.
Yeah, it's funny feeling. Like I am nervous, but I know that I need to go in them and do the job. So yeah, I just feel like I just enjoy all all the process from start to finish.
So as you become more and more and more successful, the media and the circus will probably want to encourage you to do a bit of trash talking and things like that. How you look out with that? Such a nice person.
I don't know, because that's not me, and like, I think from my
Would you have to do it? I mean,
well, from my last fight, he said like a bit, said do something like, like beef it up a little bit. Yeah. So I did struggle like with that a little bit. Yeah. But then the advice I was given with, you don't need to do that. Just be yourself.
See, I tend to jump in when things like that.
Yeah.
Good. You know, I've said it a million times. Yeah. She's not just my fighter, she's like my sister. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm fiercely protective, but not in a, because she don't need holding back. No. So no, can you imagine? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's, I mean, she'll tell you this as well. I think it were first time I ever took you sparring, we went to Nottingham, New West. Yeah. Then we're driving back from Nottingham, and she sparred with a strong, powerful girl. This girl hit with a shot with a left hook on cheek. And it landed that clean. Nick said that many directions. I looked at her knees and thought if them legs are buckling, that's going in. At the time I looked at her legs, she got this girl pinned in corner and trying to turn her up. Yeah. And that way home, it was bugging me. I said to her, can I ask you something? And of course, where does it come from? Yeah. Where does it come from? What do you think when you're in that ring? What do you think? She went, I'll try it too.
It's simple as that.
Service come there.
Yeah.
Do you have to be? I mean, because if I were ever to be hit, my first reaction would be like to lose it. Like, do you have to be?
You just control that sort of thing. Yeah. All about the control and like when I do get hit like that, I think then I just try it about with like if they me with one good one, I'll try it with four back and sort of thing.
See, I'd always wanted to do that straight.
Yeah.
I'd like it to. I mean, the thing what she does at me now, if she does get caught, it's with one shot.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah. Saw that in the last fight, yeah. And, you know, you had to start it out a bit, and then, you know, wheel countering's really good. Those mountains really strong.
That's something I have got better at.
Yeah.
This is how good she is. Coming back to, I mean, I'll be quick, but start beginning of career. She fought a girl called Claudia Frencher. Fought everyone. Yeah. Claudia Frencher had 9 pounds in weight on. Nick stopped her. Yeah. No one stopped her. She fought a girl next to Buckrell, Kwasi, she fought everybody. She had about 7 or 8 pounds. Nick beat her easy. You will get 30 banker even over. Who fought everyone. Nick bossed her. Fought in Nicola for Commonwealth Super Flyweight title out of her weight division. Great fight. She came up short against a better girl on the night.
It could have gone either way though. It just between the lines.
To be honest, no, Emma deserved to win. I had her winning by 3 rounds. She come back at the end of 5 and we looked at each other and we were like, could have needed a bit of a dodgy decision there. I think. It just, you know, we're an off-right, but she learned from it.
I've got to come back to one question because I've been going into some of the stuff here, but I just want to ask because I know people will want to know this. I think they'll want to know this. You know, I just want to go back to the ballroom dancing only quickly, and then we'll come back to where we are. You know, when you went out and said, "Mum," she said, because your mum follows you on the bike, but it's nice.
Sometimes come on.
So you know when you went back, you know what's ballroom dancing? I don't know that. I would be a fighter. How did that do?
Well, I quit the dancing a few years before I started playing. So when I quit the dancing, I'm like, all right then, like, because I had other things to be doing, like high levels and a job and like. Yes. But then when I did go home and say, I'm going to this box exercise class, like, because I was going with one of the neighbours, and it was like, oh yeah, it's something for you to do, like, it's a fitness class, it's like a social thing. Yeah. That was absolutely fine. And then when I went back and said, oh, I'm going to get licensed and like be an amateur boxer, and I think my fight will be in October, I think, October, I'm going to have a fight and stuff. She was like, are you sure? Like, is that something you really want to do? And then the thing I said was, well, yeah, I'm going to train for it, and I'm going to have that. I want to do it, so I'm going to have that one fight, and then that's it. And then I ended up stopping the girl in 3rd round. It didn't go distance, and then I got booked for it. So then she was like, well, if you really want to do it, like, it's up to you, but just don't get it.
So you didn't have to have that tuck?
No.
Okay. Because I'm just thinking, you know, some people, I mean, I don't know what the average age white people are, probably with midlife crisis people, aren't they? But, you know, if someone's going to just say, mate, don't think, well, you're a baby, but I'm an old Git's all right, isn't it? Anything fine, Git. We're doing all right with them, too, I think. If we go back, though, you know, if someone's listening to it, I mean, I know we're not your place to talk about, you know, what we should and shouldn't say to kids and all the rest of it. But, you know, I've got 3 grown-up kids. I mean, you know, there's always that sort of, how do you want to be doing that? It's dangerous. I mean, crikey, I told my parents to start going out for walks, swimming. They flipping hated it. It's not always one of those. Oh, you could die. Boxing is completely different. Yeah. Would you still encourage people to do it in the face of all adversity if they really are passionate?
Yeah, if they've definitely got passion for it. Yeah, I'd say do it because it does keep you disciplined and like you say, like it can save people's lives. It
does. Yeah, it's very useful. I just had to get that in about the month. I want to come back to that decision though, because you was talking about the right to. So you know this fight that you had a couple of weeks ago. I said you're on the commonwealth. Let's have the full. What's the official title?
Flyweight commonwealth.
Flyweight commonwealth title. So did you know you'd won it for definite at the end?
At the end, I had a feeling, but then when they read the first scorecard out, and it was very close.
And then was the next one a massive gap?
Yeah, so the first one was really close, and then the next one was then a massive gap, and then I was like, in my brain, I thought, I must have won that. Yeah. And then the other one was quite wide as well, and then I think when the third one was wide as well, I think that's when I knew, but like with boxing, sometimes you...
Why not fuck about the pot when they announced?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Daz? Do you know? Was you dead set on it, or did you just start?
Yeah, she would.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah. I mean, I had it close. I mean, I'm not... I
did you have it? Or curious?
I had 1 round. 1 round? Oh, listen, I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, listen, I can see why.
Yeah. Can see from...
Yeah, I can see why. Because Nick, or sometimes... she'll do great work, and when she's stepping out,
that was it. I think it was just more of an aggressive.
But she literally on the she caught to it on punch. Yeah, you know, granted, Gemma's game and tough, but how in control she was. Gemma got a really bad cut.
Yes. It's not first round. It's first or second. First round. First
Nick Mark ended second. Yeah, and. Actually said to her, you need to let her go 4 rounds. Yeah. You need to eat just easy. Yeah. And this is in a title fight. Yeah. She's that good. Yeah. I know because if it got stopped before completed 4, it's a no contest.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Didn't
so, I knew it really needs it.
Yeah. Well, the context was saying that's how they still ended.
Yeah, you know, let's get past 4. Yeah. And then she come back to end up 4.
Well, for the layman, I didn't know that. I thought when you were saying it's going to end, I thought that was just going to be a class of like a technical knockout or whatever. So when I was listening to that, I thought you'd get the win just because you know the league.
It's a neck clash.
But you see, it's
and in corner as well. When Nick got caught, everything changed. We had 1. Yeah. And then everything changed. Yeah. I went from.
I saw the cut though. They closed up. Yeah. They big up nicely. I mean, it still looks.
That was more worrying. But that was an head clash. So it had gone to the scorecard. But
the words that were used were stylist and speed, and I think that was really evident in you. I mean, you were definitely moving around a lot better, a lot faster. You were countering. You looked a lot livelier. You looked really comfortable. Actually, would you agree with that, Carol? She looked good.
Yeah, the mountain comfort.
Yeah, Gemma, is it? She was up there, shoulders were up. Yeah. She's powerful, isn't she? You know, I thought
she's a tough kid. You know, you can't reward for just walking forward. Yeah. You know, and as much as you know, she's a nice girl, Gemma, as well. Yeah. Got a lot of respect for her. And, she just did win that.
Yeah. She is. She looked tough as well, isn't she?
Yeah, she's tough.
She's knocking out, she would, aren't
She's been in with loads.
Yeah, she's fought everybody.
Like, weights Bournemouth.
Bournemouth and she Bournemouth?
Yeah. Nick wobbled her. Nick wobbled her 2 or 3 times. She's never been wobbled.
Yeah.
You know, she fought some big punches as well.
I don't know if she knew what she were up against because you were moving that quick around the ring. She was like stalking you like a predator after his prey. You just couldn't get anywhere near you. I'm going to ask the question because I won't ask this question.
Go on, then.
So, right.
Better be good. Is it good?
What was through that moment, right? Because it seemed, even for me, it seemed happening in slow motion. Do you know when you said to you, and the new Commonwealth from Worksop, now you're going to try and consolidate that moment.
I think that's a good way where you put it like slow motion.
Yeah.
Because it takes a minute just to register what he has actually said. And then when it hits you, I did get a bit emotional like Rain because I thought like, this was one of the things I wanted to do. And
6 foot.
yeah, I was like, oh, that I just like jumped in.
Well, it's always going to be new, wasn't it? Because you was on the ground for new.
Yeah.
Because it was vacant.
Yeah, because it was vacant. But then that minute of works on Worksop.
Yeah. So when they said Worksop, the corner went up.
Yeah.
It was just.
I think I had like, it was like had goosebumps. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I said that to you, didn't I?
and like even when I watch it back now, I can still get goosebumps when they say it. Like,
Yeah.
So Lex Labour we had on the last show, Relationship with Wendy, he called it an out-of-body experience when he scores a goal.
yeah.
Because that's the only way you could really describe
That's a
it.
good way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. Like, I was speechless.
Well, I want to say congratulations again. And what you've done for this town, you've really put it on the map again, you know, because we needed, as a town, we always, because Worksop's got a bad rep, and even Liam brought that up, but I think we need just a good story, you know, from somebody who's come from Worksop and worked their way to the top.
Yeah.
That's something really quick for you.
Yeah, really quick.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah, really quick. And it's funny actually, like, I've never had it before really, but I only walked through town yesterday and this guy in his mobility scooter just coming towards me, like, waving and shouting my name. And then he went, I watched you fight, I've seen you guard, and I didn't have a clue what.
No, that
And then it right outside one of these pubs, and then this group of people walked out of this pub and went, do you know who this girl is? Like that. And then they're like, no. And I went, you need to get Worksop behind her, like, you need to follow her on the social media, you need to get guarded. I didn't know who we were.
Yeah. There's, because you're actually the first professional women boxer from Worksop, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible. How does that make you feel alone?
Like, it's just one thing on top of another, like, but it makes me proud to say I've done it.
And who was your heroes? Who do you, you inspired by when boxing?
In boxing wise,
Yeah.
when I first started watching boxing, like, I think one of the first fights I watched was Nicola win the Olympics.
yeah.
And then when she went and did it again, then she turned pro. And then when she did actually turn pro, I went sparring her for a pro fight.
She didn't have a great pro career.
No, she did. I think she had two, I think.
Yeah.
She had 2 or 3. But for one of them, I was one of her main sparring partners. But I'd always kind of looked up to her since I saw her winning the gold at the Olympics. And then, obviously, like Katie Taylor. I was just looked up to her a little bit as well.
Yeah.
So I'd say them two, like,
In that?
Katie Taylor.
Yeah. You think you will? Because they're sort of in the same circles.
Not sure really.
What did it mean to you, Daz?
What for her to win?
Yeah. Well, that night, that moment.
Well, it's got a bit of a meaning for it, which she knows it went a bit deeper than trade fire. Obviously, like I said, she landed her sister, but I'll not bore you with the total story. But obviously, I boxed myself.
Yeah.
My dad used to take me all over boxing, and he was told off trainers I was going to be a champion, you know, and so he used to be proud as poor as they'd say. It never worked out for me through my own fault. And he passed away in 2012. So I tried to make a comeback to have one professional fight in his honour, but sadly, my body just went up to it, to 85. So I sort of walked away from boxing totally, and I ended up starting training people.
Yeah.
Nick won, and we had a trip to see my dad in cemetery, and Nick kind of let me put that belt on.
That's amazing.
Not very stone. And, I just said, you were always told I was going to be a champion, but it didn't work out.
And now you're making it.
And, but we got there in the end. Now I'm training, and he's my first. And I promise you won't be my last.
Yeah. That's a really good story. Yeah. Don't touch by that.
Super.
And I knew that much it meant to well, so.
Yeah, I was basically, honestly, I struggled to talk, and I got out, and bless her, my wife, had a arm around me, and he put her hand on my shoulder, and I got it.
I think there's so much feeling going on there with that fight as worrying me to people.
Yeah.
That's weird. Did you know? Sorry, Ed, did you know that was going to get the reaction then when you won?
Yeah, I knew what it meant to me.
Yeah.
You didn't know about.
Well, I didn't know like what we were going to do on like Sunday, but I did know what it did mean.
Yeah.
It's a really beautiful moment, and there was something I've said quite a lot this year, and you know we joked about the question about what next, which we'll put more context into it later on. But for me, I've done a lot of races, you see, not that sort of level, but you know, like a decent level for an amateur, and I've been asked a lot of questions this year about what next for me, and it dawned on me the other day that I felt better about helping other people achieve their goals rather than going after my own. So it's a different feeling, but it's just as rewarding, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think that's what you've got.
Yeah, like I say, it had a special meaning. I mean, my dad used to, I think I basically just said something like, all 11 miles up and down the motorway work for nothing.
Yeah, I get it.
It means that.
I think that'll touch a lot of people, actually, what you just said. So I think it's quite a cool thing to be sharing, because I think everyone, I always say, you know, anyone has achieved, so we've all got stories, everyone's fighting battle, you know, nothing about the healing and the mental strength that comes from sport and achievement, whether you're coaching, whether you're a sport crew, whether you're actually front line, whatever you're doing, it's just so powerful, isn't it, really?
I mean, when obviously I planned on doing it, when you fly in the dole, it's quite funny to think that. I went to see my dad on the day of the dole and fight at this monster cemetery, and actually there was a stone.
Yes.
On it, there was headstone, and it stood high. It was white, a white stone.
Yeah.
And for that's a sign. Yeah, I picked it up, and in the dressing room, do you remember? I said to Nick, she had her gloves on. And I said, this is first she's hearing why I did it.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, just put this in your gloves. She put it in her gloves. I just said to myself, yeah, I'll climb down those and then angel on the shoulder.
Yeah.
So it didn't go out like the stone was in my wife's bag.
Oh, right. It's the right thing.
Anywhere everything in. So I said to her, I said, see that stone in your bag? As we're walking out Parker English. Yeah. So I got it, I went, yeah, cheers for that, Dad. And I've rubbed it. But do you know what? I took something from that you can, it's nice to think you've got a bit of an angel on your shoulder, but if you want it, you can make it happen. Yeah. You don't have to wish for it to happen.
Would you say you're superstitious? So is that super?
I am superstitious. Yeah. And I am superstitious, but
I think what you've just said, though, if you want it, you can make it happen. You don't just need to wait it to happen.
Just do everything you need to do. Listen, I'll admit, and I've said it to Nick, and she sometimes says to me, oh, no, but I got game plan a bit wrong for that fight. Yeah, but
well, good. What's the weight thing in a minute? So
you know, but I learned from it as much as what she did. So
yeah,